If your ADHD child has ever looked you in the eye and said, I hate myself, or I am so stupid, and you felt that gut punch of terror, what I'm about to share with you could change everything about how you understand these devastating moments. Because here's what most parents don't realize. When your brilliant ADHD child says these heartbreaking words, it's not actually about self-esteem. Something completely different is happening in their brain. And once you understand it, you'll never feel helpless in these moments again. Let me tell you about this. My name is Lori Bloyer, and I am a learning and life success coach, specializing in children with ADHD and families who have children with ADHD. And I worked with hundreds of families where the child was saying these exact same devastating words. And let me ask you something. Has this ever happened to you? Your child forgets their homework or makes a mistake or struggles with something that seems so simple. And suddenly they're saying, I'm so stupid. I can't do anything. I hate myself. And you try to reassure them, you're not stupid, honey. You're so smart, sweetie. Don't say that about yourself. But it doesn't help. I know I've done it. I've tried it. As a former teacher, I have definitely tried that. As a mother of a child who has ADHD, I've tried it. I know what it's like to be in your position. But sometimes those statements make it even worse. I know. Shocking when I learned that too. They can make it worse. Here's what's actually happening. You ready? This is going to change how you see these moments forever. It's called the two-brain reality. Your ADHD child literally has two brains. Their thinking brain up front, which is logical and brilliant and amazing, and their feeling brain in the back, which handles emotions and survival. In neurotypical kids, these stay connected well, but in ADHD brains, when emotions get big, like somebody unplugs the cable between those. The thinking brain, one that knows they're smart, goes completely offline, unplugged, and says, I'm stupid. Their thinking brain literally can't access the information that they're brilliant. Only the feeling brain is running the show. And all it knows is something feels wrong. I must be in danger. This must be my fault. It's not low self-esteem. It's brain disconnection. This is why traditional reassurance doesn't work. You're trying to give logical information to a brain that can't process logic in that moment. We've all been there. You can't hear things when you're in that fight, flight, freeze, fawn, whatever mode you're in. Up here, you can't hear things. It's really hard. So think about it. Your child can solve complex problems, be creative and amazing, and then 30 minutes later, be convinced they're the worst kid ever because they spilled juice or did something small. That's not self-esteem problem. That's a neurological reality of how ADHD brains work. Why this matters right now. Every time this happens and we don't know how to help, our child's confusion about themselves grows. They start to think something really must be wrong with me, even if my parents don't know how to help, or my teacher, or my grandparents, aunts, uncles, anyone, if they don't know how to help. But once you understand what's actually happening, everything changes. You stop taking these moments personally. You stop feeling helpless. And most importantly, you can actually help your child in these moments instead of accidentally making them worse. The hope. Here's what I want you to know. Your child isn't broken. They're not damaged. Their brain just works differently, and they need different strategies than some kids do. In fact, all of our kids need different strategies. We need to individualize for each kid. I've seen so many families go from daily "I hate myself" spirals to children who confidently say, "My ADHD brain is awesome. My brain works differently, and that's okay. I have an amazing brain." But it starts with understanding what's really happening in these moments. So, in my next video, this is a series of 5 videos. I'm going to teach you the exact 10-second technique that stops the shame spirals before they take over. This is something you can use tonight if your child has one of those moments. But I need you to understand, this isn't just a technique. Once you see how powerfully this works, you'll realize there's a whole different way to parent your ADHD child that actually works with their brain instead of against it. So click on the next video right now, and I'll show you exactly what to say and do the next time your child says, "I hate myself." This technique has literally saved families, and it could save yours too. I hope you enjoy these bite-sized chunks because I know that's what some families have time for, and I'll see you in the next video.